Good morning, everyone. Today, I'm going to read you the story of the Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters, adapted by John Czaklis, illustrated by Alan Batson, based on the screenplay written by Dan Aykroyd and Harold Ramis, and directed by Ivan Reitman. When there's something strange haunting you, like ghosts and spooks and specters and things that go bump in the night, who you gonna call? The Ghostbusters. It all began when three scientists named Peter Venkman, Ray Stantz, and Egon Spengler discovered that ghosts were real and a real problem for New York City. They started a ghost catching business called Ghostbusters. When the alarm rings, they grab their proton packs and ghost traps, and they race to the scene of the disturbance in their souped-up ghost-busting mobile Ecto-1. We have Janine, the secretary, shouting, "We got one!" The Ghostbusters realized that things were getting a little weird when they answered a call at a fancy uptown hotel. Ray spotted something he'd never seen before. A hunger green ghost named Slimer. He's an ugly little spud. Ray chased Slimer right into Peter. Splat! He slimed me! Using his PKE meter, which stands for psychokinetic energy, Egon tracked Slimer to the hotel's ballroom. Egon warned the Ghostbusters not to cross their proton packs' streams. It would be bad, he explained. The Ghostbusters quickly snared Slimer in a tangle of proton beams and sucked him into one of their ghost traps. Soon, more and more ghosts appeared, scaring up trouble all over town. Peter, Ray, and Egon needed help, so they hired a man named Winston Zedmore. Winston chased ghosts across the city as a Ghostbuster. But where were all the ghosts coming from? The answer to that question could be found uptown. A supernatural cloud above a high-rise apartment building was drawing in ghosts from another dimension. One day, a young musician named Dana Barrett was resting in her apartment. Suddenly, her favorite chair came to life and tried to grab her. And Dana's neighbor, accountant Louis Tully, almost became the chew toy of a snarling terror dog. Something very strange was happening. The Ghostbusters rushed to the rescue. At the top of the building, they found Dana and Louis and a powerful being named Gozer. "Whatever it is, it will have to get past us," Peter declared. Suddenly, Gozer transformed Dana and Louis into two growling terror dogs with glowing red eyes. And the villain exclaimed, "Choose the form of the Destructor." The Ghostbusters fired proton beams at Gozer, but it vanished into thin air. Suddenly, a spooky voice boomed, "The choice is made." "Whoa!" Peter shouted, looking at his teammates. "Did you choose anything?" I just couldn't help it," Ray stammered. "Look! It's the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man!" Ray hadn't meant to, but he had thought of it. Now the Destructor had taken the form of a marshmallow man hundreds of feet tall. There's something you don't see every day," Peter joked as the giant marched toward them. The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man climbed the building, reaching out with his delicious puffy hand to grab the Ghostbusters. Egon came up with a radical idea. "We'll cross the streams." The Ghostbusters combined the streams from their proton packs into one massive blast and aimed it right at the portal Gozer had opened. Kaboom! Heat from the explosion roasted the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Everything was covered in fluffy white goo. But it had worked. The portal was closed. Dana and Lewis returned to normal, and the city was saved. The heroes are greeted by thousands of cheering fans. "I love this town," Winston said. Now the city knew exactly who to call. The Ghostbusters. The end. And now you know who to call in case there's something up to no good in your neighborhood. Don't be afraid of no ghosts. Call the Ghostbusters.